Today we're in Birmingham, home of the
Peaky Fenders.
And to be honest, after travelling over 150 miles to get here, this park is ultra wet and it's very upsetting, but there is a broom next to it and I'm going to sweep all the water out because the skate park review will go on. After giving the park a little sweep, we got most of the water and puddles out. We then took a quick trip to Costa, got a little something to eat, and now we're back at the park. It didn't dry that much, but either way, we're going to try and get a little session in. But before the session, I asked you guys what tricks you think I should do in this review on my Instagram. If you want to put in some tricks for the next review, drop them in the comments down below. But I'm going to put 3 of them on the screen right now, and they're what we're going to try and complete this session. And if we don't get them all done, there's going to be a forfeit. This time, I believe we're going to do a spoonful of Carolina Reaper hot sauce if we don't manage to get all 3 completed. If you guys have any fun creative forfeits, please do drop them down below. But I've done enough talking, so let's get to the skating. Alright, so over here we have a nice little quarter pipe and a bank and another quarter pipe on the side. Now this thing is better DIY than my haircut when I was 16. Okay, now coming over here towards the middle of the park, we have a nice little pyramid style hip that Tutankhamun himself would be proud of skating. Right next to that we have a nice little DIY quarter pipe with a coping that's fatter than your student debt. In the middle of that is a nice little gap. We have Birmingham zone, portal to the shadow realm right there. And then right above the corner Carvatron 6000, we have this little ultra steep quarter pipe that leads straight into this, and that's a double pumper if I ever saw one myself. Now coming over from the hip next to that, we have this quarter pipe that extends higher than Bob Marley on 420. Yes, I meant to slip. Now coming towards the middle of the park, we have this nice little flat bar that would actually be perfect for beginners, especially learning like 50-50, Smith, Feeble, Crook, all that kind of stuff. A bit rusty on the bottom, but you know what, we forgive. Over here, we have the perfect little slappy. This is like a curb. And right here, we have the mani pad, and that concludes the park. Let's get to the tricks.
That was nice. Nice one, Babby.
Okay, now that we've had a little flatland warm up, I'm going to go for the first trick that was requested by the community. That is a nightmare flip. Now I do these tricks every now and then. I'm not particularly great at them. Sometimes they take ages to do. So let's see if we can tick that first box right now. Okay, yeah, it's much better. Okay, I need to... That's 2.5. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that was close as well.
Oh, nice.
That was alright, you know. Could have landed it a bit cleaner, but for the sake of the challenge, first mission cleared. Next mission, I need to check my phone. Okay, so the next mission is a kickflip back 50 on the tiny little ledge. Now I've done this once before in my entire skate career, so I think it's definitely a possibility, but it's going to be pretty hard. So I'm going to have a little ledge warm-up session because it is still quite wet, so we'll see how I feel. Let's try get it. By the way guys, if you enjoyed these videos, if you enjoyed this new skate park review format with the missions, please do drop us a like because it does mean a lot and it helps this video get seen by more people. With that being said, let's get to mission number 2. Okay, so any trick apart from 50-50 seems to be a bit of a ball ache on this when it's so wet. So I'm just going to go straight for the kickflip back 50 and just see how it goes. Let's go. Oh, it slipped around on it. What's it? I'm well happy with that, especially since my board is literally soaked. Like, the reason why it was so scary is because my board was so slippery. But yeah, now the last one is a half flip to fakie on a bank. Now, there's a quarter pipe over there that seems primed for it, so The final mission. Let's go. I think I can do it. What I was telling you about. Oh! So that pretty much concludes the skate park review. To be honest, I wish I could skate more of it, but my grip tape literally has puddles on it. The wetness isn't going away anytime soon. Guys, if you want to drop a trick for the next skate park review, please drop it in the comments. A forfeit would be welcome too. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, this park is 4 out of 5 DIY birds. See you in the next one.